This video is a documentation of how this 3-year-old horse colt was trained here at KD Ranch. We'll try to show each of the items that we've worked with him on. Here Elizabeth is showing trimming with electric clippers. The idea here is you want to touch the heel of the clippers to the skin of the horse before you start cutting hair. That will keep him quiet. Here she's of course showing picking up her feet. When you put the saddle on, we just like to throw the saddle on. That way the horse is expecting the stirrups to hit him in the sides, and he won't sidestep over and step on your foot, being surprised by the stirrup. Here Elizabeth is showing putting the bridle on. Basically you just put your thumb in the corner of their mouth, and when they open their mouth, why, just slide it in nice and easy and then put it over her ears. Here Elizabeth's showing leading. She's going to show the correction commands, even though this horse really doesn't need it. If you need him to speed up, why, you use the whip and kind of threaten him from the back like she did just then. When you walk towards him, he should walk away from you and give you clearance. If he doesn't, you threaten him with the heel of the whip like she's doing here. When you stop and back up, he should back up right beside you and keep his head right beside your shoulder. And just like she's showing, if he doesn't, well, you can threaten him with the whip in the front. Here she's showing loping him in the round pen. The idea here is you hold the whip out towards his rear end, and that keeps him going. Then when you want him to stop, why, you get towards the front of him and he'll stop. These horses haven't been round pen now for a couple of weeks. They're a little bit rusty on it, but he should turn and face you just like he's doing here now, and always face you no matter where you walk. This makes them easy to catch when they're in the pen. When you get on, you shouldn't go anywhere. You should just sit there. I left this clip in. He took a step, which is not bad, but I want to show you the correction on it here. He took a step, which and she's just going to get right back off. Then she gets back on and just sits there. Here Elizabeth is showing steering with your feet. You put pressure on each side like you can see here in the video, and as soon as the horse softens in that direction, while you release the pressure. You should practice this occasionally. Here's a good close-up of it to make sure he's sharp at it. Here she's showing reining. Of course, you lay the neck rein on them, and then if their headset's not correct, she shows you bumping the corner of her mouth there just a little bit, just to get his head to the inside. That's probably not going to be necessary. Here she's showing neck reining, and it's the same similar thing. Lays a little neck rein on him. When he softens and goes to the inside, she releases it. This will make him be real sensitive to the reins and a real light reiner, easy to handle. Here Elizabeth's showing side passing. Basically you use your spur to push the rear end over, and release when it steps, and use the reins to adjust the speed of the front end. That allows you to be able to side pass exactly right angles to something. The horse will want to put his head in the opposite direction they're moving, which it makes it more comfortable for him to side pass. Here she's showing backing. Basically, you just pull back on the reins and release when he takes a step. The pressure release is real important on the colts right now. The older they get, the less important that will be. Here Elizabeth's showing trotting in figure eights. The idea here is to trot in small figure eights to encourage them to trot slow. It also allows you to practice your reining in both directions and sharpens them up. Here Liz is showing spinning. It's better to walk them into their spin and walk them back out. That will ensure them being correct in the front end. It'll also keep them from backing up in a spin. Here you just use a little neck rein and a little foot, and should cause them to spin right around. Here Elizabeth's going to show loping. What you want to do is you want to ask them to lope with the outside foot. That way they'll get in the correct lead. Then you have to set up for the stop. What you want to do is lean back and say whoa, and then lightly pull up on the reins. That gives them time to come into a nice stop like this one. Opening gates requires you to use all your cues. You've got a side pass, you got a back up, you got a neck rein, you got to control the rear end. As you can see, he's an expert at this. This horse has been outside a lot. Matter of fact, he's been to Busick's. His training's solid, so he handles just as well inside as he does outside. With a horse like this, broke like this, you can do just about anything you can think of on, just have fun. Here's some clips that I've taken while we've been riding him over here. The caption reads you're not supposed to text and drive, but in this case at least one of the three of them is paying attention to where they're going.